At the Lancaster County Community Foundation, our vision is to champion extraordinary community and work together with you to create a stronger and more vibrant Lancaster County. Five years ago, the Community Foundation launched the AHA Project, Creative Solutions to Real Problems. Our goal was to create a culture of innovation leading to an increase in financial stability and quality of life for residents of Lancaster County. Some of you may remember when we asked,
"Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?"
Today we launch what we know will be a growing movement to engage our community in creative solutions.
Your voice helps shape our new approach, the AHA Project Creative Solutions to Real Problems. It's a way for us to make a difference in our community, to think bigger, to think better, and to invest in new ideas in Lancaster.
Since its launch in 2011, the AHA Project has grown beyond a grant strategy. It's evolved into a guiding philosophy of how we think and a framework for how we do our work. The AHA philosophy starts from yes we can and looks for what's possible. It challenges the status quo and it brings new perspectives to the table. It facilitates community dialogue and creates a safe space for creativity. It takes calculated risks, it learns from failure, and it values the collective wisdom of our community. At the Community Foundation, we embrace the AHA philosophy. We know that there is immense power in working together for the common good.
The AHA philosophy has become an integral part of how we work with our grantee partners. Our friends at Lancaster Housing Opportunity Partnership, LHOP, were one of our first AHA grantee partners.
LHOP's all about fair and affordable housing. And we knew if we were really going to make an impact in the community, we had to broaden the ways that we think about affordable housing. The AHA Project forced us to think about neighborhood impact in a whole new way. Where we can take that investment from the Community Foundation and in LHOP and keep it going so that we can do more work in that neighborhood and then move on to other neighborhoods with that investment. We're continuing to evolve because of that continuing presence and effort and collaboration with the Community Foundation. These partnerships have broadened in ways and developed in ways we never thought of.
Through two $5,000 seed grants, the Mix at Arbor Place is working to empower youth to see new possibilities for their futures.
Let me make you a believer. You're about to become a dreamer. You see, I want to heal the wounded world.
Something I learned in We Rock the Mic is how to gain self-confidence and to voice your own opinion.
Not always people are going to agree with what you say, but you have to just keep going because you're going to come out over the top.
I learned to have confidence in myself and to be true in what I'm saying in poetry.
I work at the Mix at Arbor Place. I teach spoken word through creative literacy. I volunteered doing it for about 4 months, and all of a sudden, grace to God, AHA seed came up. It was that AHA moment, and they invested some money into me and they believed in it. One of the girls, her parents were like, you know, she was in this dark shell before you got here where she didn't want to say anything to anyone. Like nobody could really say anything to her. She didn't want to speak. It definitely didn't happen overnight, but this same girl is one of our strongest poets and is saying the strongest messages. And here, this little petite girl has all this anger inside and it came out and it's just slowly, just her light and glory is just spreading all over and people are seeing it. So incredible stuff.
In 2013, our AHA conversation focused on social enterprise. A social enterprise uses a triple bottom line focused on people, planet, and profit to create community change. In partnership with Assets Lancaster, the Great Social Enterprise Pitch was born. Through the pitch, we've incubated nearly 20 new ideas, and even more, we are working to create a local movement of social entrepreneurs.
At Upahar, we offer employment opportunities to refugee women. So these are newly resettled refugees. They are new to the country. They often don't speak the language and therefore have a difficult time finding employment. So we offer them not just employment, we pay them living wages and offer positions of responsibility so they can step in and start integrating into the community. The AHA project has introduced this concept of social enterprise to Lancaster, and through the advocacy and various programming, community members have had the chance to engage in and explore the concept and find new ways to address the various challenges that we face in the community.
We've supported powerful programs like Tech Centro, the Spanish American Civic Association's bilingual job training center, the new food hub at the Lancaster County Council of Churches, and the Refugee Community School in the School District of Lancaster. Our AHA investments have created an active network of organizations who are thinking creatively about how to create change in Lancaster County. For example, our multi-year investments with 12 community partners have generated strong connections and led to new partnerships. Over time, these adaptive partnerships have grown to include more than 100 organizations, all working together to increase financial stability and quality of life.
Through our AHA grants, the Community Foundation has invested more than $3 million in local organizations. As of today, that $3 million has been leveraged to $20 million of additional investments from individual and corporate donors, local and regional foundations, and federal funds.
One of the biggest risks the Community Foundation has taken was the piloting of Extraordinary Give. Today, after only 3 events, just 72 hours, our community has come together to raise nearly $9.5 million to support hundreds of community benefit organizations. Without the AHA philosophy in action, we may never have taken this chance.
So what have we learned? We've learned that if we want to make real progress, we need to be willing to take thoughtful risks, like investing in high potential projects that aren't yet proven. Risk, flexibility, and learning from failure are key ingredients to transformational change.
We've been reminded that good things take time to really understand an issue, to ask questions, to build trust.
We've learned that we're part of something bigger. We recognize that the grant investments that we make in our community don't just happen by magic. The reality is that over time, more than 400 individuals like you and me, chose to put dollars at the Community Foundation to assure impact for generations. We celebrate their legacy and invite you to join them in securing the future of Lancaster County.
And finally, we've learned that connections matter a lot. Connecting with our grantee partners and in turn connecting those organizations with each other. Connecting with businesses and schools to find common ground. Connecting with other local funders to focus on how we can best strengthen our community. And most importantly, our connections with you.
So what's next? We're committing to a broader and deeper connection with you and the people across Lancaster County. Look for opportunities to give us feedback, to talk about what you care about and how you can invest and what we can accomplish together. We're ready for our next chapter, but we need you at the table. Individually, we can do great things, but together, we can transform Lancaster County. We've learned. So what have we learned?
Too many trucks, too many trucks.
Some of you may remember when we asked, are you ready? 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 Are you ready?